Good morning, children. So now, uh, before before we begin with the class, I hope everybody is fine and you and your family is safe. And I hope that you people are following these practices regularly. So always be careful in this corona pandemic. Even if you move outside, don't be careful that you don't have to touch your nose and eyes and mouth. And these activities are very important. Proper washing of hand is needed. And I hope that everybody is doing and everybody is following these. So every time we are telling you just because you will always be small kids. If we talk, if we consider this teacher and student relationship, and if you are safe, then definitely you will also guide others nearby you. Okay, so children, now let us begin with the class. Last time what we discussed, I think we discussed that theory portion, right? And now in programming part, if you have any doubt, so tell me which question you want me to discuss first. This is the question number 4, question number 5, question number 6, 7, and then this is 8th, and then for 9th. So children, which question you want to discuss first? Please tell. GCD, that is the menu driven, right? Okay, the question number 9th. So before we begin with that menu driven part, I hope everybody knows what is menu driven. Yes. So here let us see that what is menu driven. And children, you are in class 10th, so it will be better if you make small functions. Question number 9, and that is of menu driven. So first of all, just make this main method, which is very important. And the first function is this one, which is Kapparekar number. So we need to make two functions. One is Kapparekar, one is GCD. So here, in order to check for Kapparekar number, we have a function that will receive one integer parameter and will return one Boolean value, which is true or false. So what is Kapparekar number, children? Do you know that? 55, the square of this 55 is 3025, and if you split it into two parts, you will get these, and if you add these, you will get 55. So children, this is Kapparekar number. Remember that here the square of the number contains even number of digits. That's why these two halves are exactly same. I mean lengthwise. But if you consider this number 297, then its square will be 88,209, and if you add these two, now split. So 88 plus 209. So here always remember that the right part, the second part, the first part is 88 and the second part is 209. So this second part will have one more digit if you count the number of digits. So first part is having two digits and second part is having three digits. And if you add these two, it is again 297. So children, this is Kapparekar number. So what you need to do is you need to have just you need to find out the square of the number first. So here you have got this square n into n, and then what you need is you need to just count the total number of digits, and one variable is needed for the p part. Actually this p will hold 10 to the power, and this p will be helping us in order to find out the two halves, two parts of the number. If you suppose even length number is there, then two halves, if you need to split that number from the middle, and if not, then the right part will have one more digit and the left part will have one less, one digit less with from the second one. Okay, now here you need to make the duplicate copy of this number. The duplicate copy of the number is needed, and here we have two more variables. One is for the first part, one is for the second part, and at the end what you need to do, first plus second, these are the two parts which you will be extracting, and here you need to match with the number. And if this condition is true, then definitely the function is going to return true. Otherwise this function will return false. Okay. Now the question is how to extract these parts. So first of all, we need to count the total number of digits and count with the help of this copy variable. So that is copy is equals to copy by 10, and here c is equals to c plus 1. This c is equals to c plus 1. Okay. Now this p part is needed, so that is we will be using math.pow, and here 10 comma c by 2. So this will be fine if the number is having even number of digits, but in case of odd number of digits, remember that situation, we need to keep in mind that the second part of the number will have one more digit. So for that we need to check that if c mod 2 is odd, then p is equals to p into 10. For example, I'm just telling you children here, if the number is, the square of the number is 88,209, see what happens here. Total number of digits are 5, so 5 by 2, which is 2, 10 to the power 2 means 100. So if you keep 100 only, then you will not be able to extract last 3 digits. If you divide this number by 100, you will get 882. So this is the problem. So what you need to do is just check this. If it is odd, then p is equals to p by 10, p into 10. So what will happen? P becomes 1000. So if you modulus this number by 1000, you will get 209. That is the second part. And if you divide this number by 1000, then you will be getting 88. So this is how you can extract the first and second part. Okay. So now first is equals to the square of the number by p, and second is equals to square of the number mod p. So children, this is how you have got the first and the second part, and after that you need to just compare like this, and finally the function is going to return true or false on the basis of the condition. So any problem, children? Class 10th. So if you have any problem, then please tell. So please tell if you have any issues, any problem. If not understood this one, please tell. Class 10th. Simran, understood? Kavya, Harshita, Vinit, Vinayak. Okay. Now for the second part. Children, in the second part, it is GCD. So first of all, I'm just going to demonstrate how to implement the logic for the GCD. So suppose, children, you have two numbers. One is 35 and the second number is 15. So children, GCD is nothing but it is HCF only, 15 to 30, and here it is remainder is 5, and here it is 15. So 5, 3, 15. This is 0. It is 5. Always remember that this is the first number, this is the second number. Second number must be smaller than the first, and here we are getting the remainder. So in the next step, the second number becomes the first number and the remainder becomes the second number. And next step, second number becomes the first number, remainder becomes the second number, and when second number is 0, first number is HCF. This is what the logic is. So children, here what to do is we need to have one variable A for extracting, for storing the remainder, and I have considered that B is the second number. So while B is not equals to 0, find the remainder, that is A mod B. Second number becomes the first number, so this one, and the remainder becomes the second number, which is this one. And finally this this A you need to return. Shubrang, this is what GCD is. This is long division method. So GCD is nothing but it is HCF. So this is how you can find out GCD. Now the question is, any problem, children? Class 10th? Initial value of here we have passed. Suppose we have passed 35, comma 15. This is 15, it is not 0. 35 mod 15, which is 5. It was 15, now it will become 35. Sorry, it was 15, it will become 15. This A will become 15. And now it is C, which is 5, it will become 5. Now B has become 5, it is still not 0. So it will go one, it will definitely move. So 15 mod 5 is 0. And here it becomes 5. It becomes 0. B is 0, loop terminates, return 5. This is what. Children, in case the numbers are not in proper order, and suppose you are by mistake you have passed A as 15 and B as 35. So what will happen? B is not 0, it is 35, and 15 mod 35, which is 15, always a smaller number. 15 mod 35, 15, 15 mod 17, 15, 15 mod 10, 5, 3 mod 4, 3, 3 mod 5, 3, 7 mod 8, 7. So if you modulus the smaller number by the larger one, the result always will be smaller one. And now B was 35, it becomes 35, and then it becomes 15. So children, what happens if by mistake you have entered B as a larger one, so first time what it will do, it will swap the numbers. And after that the same process will be repeated. Class 10th. Any doubt? Class 10th, any doubt? Okay, so this is how you can find out the GCD. Now see the main method part. So in the main method you need to have this variable num, you need to have this variable choice, and since it is menu driven, so while choice is not equals to 3, because at 3 we want to terminate, so here this is 1, and that is Capareka number, and now the second one, which is 2, a second part, that is GCD, and at this point you need to have the third choice, which is exit. So here enter choice, that is, this is what you have done, but not this way. You have to write new scanner system.in. So new scanner system.in, choice you have entered, and if choice is 1, we have to do something. If choice is 2, and else if choice is 3, then else, wrong choice, and here enter number, that is n, and new scanner system.in dot next int. Children, here you need to make the object of the class, so that is question 9, new question 9, and here obj dot is Capareka passing n, boolean f is this, if f it is Capareka yes, else no. Now in the second part, what you need to do, children, just see the first part. If you have any, how to call it, if you have problem in calling the function, please tell. So if you have problems in calling the function, please tell that. So this is how you have to just, the program will continue till user wants. That's why this situation has been created while choice is not equals to 3. Now in the second choice, what you need to do is, you need to just have that enter two numbers, and that is, the first number is A and the second number is B. And then what to do? You need to call that. This R is for the result, obj dot gcd passing A comma B, and here gcd is R. GCD is R. This is how you have done. Now children, you can see that these are the three choices. If you straight away accept the third one, it will terminate immediately. And if you accept any other choice by mistake, or it will say that it is a wrong choice. First number you have entered, it is 297. So 297 is a Kappa-Raker number. First choice again, it is 55. Yes, it is Kappa-Raker number. It is 78 second. No, it is not a Kappa-Raker number. Now here you want to find out the SCF of, I am giving the first number smaller and the second number larger. Then also GCD is 5. So it means first time it swapped the values. So after now it's working. Any doubt, please ask. So children, this is how you can, you have, your approach should be. So first of all, you need to find out you need to write the functions first. And you people are in class 10. So without function, please don't try to attend such questions. Because if it is not given, just make the function. So you have to be comfortable how to make functions. And still, if you have problems in making function, then please tell. Okay, now children, one more question was, and that was this one, question number 7. The question number 7 says that write a function to enter name, age, and roll numbers of n students and print them in descending order of their names with suitable headings. So this is name, age, and roll number. This is what you have to do. So how to do that? So children, this is the question, and the question is with suitable headings. So I'm just changing the heading for you. So first of all, roll number will come, then one tab space, then name will come, another tab space, and then age will come. Just execute. Children, suppose the size is 5, roll number is 1, the name of the fellow is A, and age is 23. Second roll number, and it is Z, the name is Z, age is 12. Third roll number is, the name is P, age is 19. Roll number 4 is B, age is 45. And roll number 5, which is E, and age is 34. Now you can see that this is the original information. So here also we can print that roll number, name and age. The information is it is in descending order. You can see that Z first is there, then P, then E. So it is in descending order. The sorting has been done on the basis of the name. So that's why it is looking like this. Like this. I'm changing a little bit here the exactly the message I'm changing. Uh, it is just put one more tab. Yes. Now see how the it is 5 roll number 1 A 45 roll number 2 T 23 roll number 3 B 45 roll number 4 W 56 roll number 5 P 56. So children, this is how it's coming. So now you can see that initially the information was in this format. In this manner, it is A, T, B, W, P, but now alphabetically it has been arranged, and accordingly the roll numbers and the age also will get shifted, because this age and roll number is associated with particular name. So if A is going down, roll number and age will also go down. So that's why we need to swap also. Here now see the function. What we have done in the main method. In the main method, what I have done, I have taken this variable, these variables, these arrays, name array, one string array for the name, integer array, two integer array for the name and age and roll number. And I got the size entered here, size, and then name and age and roll number array is initialized. So after we have initialized, what we need to do is just we need to fill the information. So this is the loop which will ask you to input the values like this. So you need to input the roll number, name and age like this. So here after that what to do is I need to create the object of the class so that I can call the function sort. So here I am calling the function sort, this is statement, and here I need to pass all these three parameters, all these three arrays, name array, age array and roll number array. So after that, when sorting is done, we are going to print the result. We are printing here. Here in this function what we are doing. Children, here you can see that this is the prototype of the function sort and three arrays, name, age and roll number. Children, make sure that the sequence is same, name, age, roll number, and here the sequence must be name, age, roll number. Otherwise problems will be there. Maybe it will maybe the compiler will not be able to execute, or runtime error will be there. Sometime if parameters are int but age and roll number is swapped, then also the problem is, because you will not be able to identify which value is roll number and which value is age. Okay, now here for swapping we need two parameters, two variables in fact, which is t and t1. Why I have taken t1? T1 is needed to swap the age and roll number values, and t is needed separately because name is a string, so I have taken t as also a string. And now what to do? Here what to do? We have got this name and this Children, sorting is to be done on the basis of the name, so that's why it is done. I am using bubble sorting method, so name dot length minus I minus 1. If anybody is having problem in this, please tell. Class 10th. Class 10th, if any issues, then please tell. Why I have written name dot length minus I minus 1? Because the sorting is being done, the largest element will go at the end, and the second largest element will go at the second last index number, like that. So how to compare? The comparison is like this. Name of j dot compare to name of j plus 1 is less than 0. This is what. Name of j dot compare to name of j plus 1 is less than 0. If you want to arrange the elements in descending order on the basis of name, then it is like this. If it is more than 0, it will arrange the elements in ascending order. So if this condition is satisfied, then swapping of first name is done, and then swapping of age is done, and after that the same T1 variable I am using and swapping of roll number is done. As I told you that if name comes down, the roll number and age will also come down. That's why this swapping is needed. You cannot say that I'm swapping the name, okay, it's okay. I'm not going to swap the age and roll number. No, you have to swap. Otherwise, the information uh, that you will get after the whole process, definitely that information, the result, the solution will not be okay for you, because definitely discrepancy will be there. Okay, now any other issue, any other query, if you want to ask, please tell. Yes. So no issues. So compare to does that. Compare to does that, and if you uh, in that case use compare to, it's not your headache. It's not your problem. You are using compare to, and when you are going to make any software, then definitely you have to consider the same case. In that case, what you need to do here, I'm just telling you what you need to do is better to input the name in uppercase. So dot to uppercase. So it doesn't matter in which case you are filling the values. So every time, even if you have entered the name in lowercase, it will convert it first to uppercase, and then these things will be processed. Class 10th, any other issue? Achint Singh? Yes. Beta, it is called by reference only, because arrays itself a reference data type. So any change which you are making within the formal parameters here is being reflected here also in the main method. So it is automatically called by reference. Always remember, huh? Whenever you are passing array to the function, it passes its reference only, which is the base address and which is the address of the first element. So any change within that formal parameter, which is another array type, basically what it does, I'm just telling you. Children, suppose as a actual parameter, the name of the array was A. And suppose in the formal parameter, the name of the array is B. So what is happening? We have a memory location, starting memory block, which was being represented by this A array. And now when this values is this when this array is passed, B will also acquire the same memory block. It means memory block is same, but two names have been given to the same memory block. So if we are going to modify B, automatically A will be modified. Aditya, suppose your name in the school is Aditya, but at home people say you Adi. Okay, so if some anything Adi is doing at home, it means Aditya is also doing at home at the same time. So any change in B will reflect it to A, because A and B are nothing but these are the names of the same memory block. And this process is also known as aliasing, when we have two names of the same memory block. Initially it was A, now it is B, so A, B both are representing the same memory location. Any problem? Class 10? Any issues? Still you want to ask anything? Class 10th. Okay, now I'm just giving you the link of the Google form so that you people can mark your attendance, and the link will be here only in this chat box. So please mark your attendance, and if you have any doubt then you can ask, otherwise you can leave the session. Yes. Narhari Sharma has left. Okay. Arnav Mohan is there. But I just wait after the class. Yes.